It began with a stranger, a man in a rush, a man neither of them had ever seen, stopped in front of two best friends, Malik and Jordan, and changed their lives with one impossible sentence. "I'm late for a flight. Here, take this money. The first person I saw this morning was you too. Use it well." He shoved two thick envelopes into their hands and disappeared into the crowd before either of them could speak. Inside each envelope was $25,000. Not a scam, not a dream, not a mistake, just opportunity, pure, raw, unexpected. And opportunity, as life would prove, reveals who a person truly is. Malik and Jordan had grown up together since age 7. They shared shoes, shared food, shared dreams. But adulthood had begun to push them in different directions. Malik was quiet, thoughtful, disciplined. He believed opportunities weren't gifts, they were tests. He had watched his mother work 2 jobs, and he promised himself he'd build something that would outlive him. Jordan, on the other hand, lived fast. Every day was YOLO. Every paycheck turned to sneakers, nights out, gadgets, and short-lived pleasures. He believed life owed him something, and money was meant to be enjoyed, not protected. They loved each other like brothers, but choices build distance long before people notice. Malik stared at the money with trembling hands. Jordan grinned widely. "Bro, this is a sign. This is our breakthrough. Let's celebrate tonight." But Malik shook his head slowly. "No, this is a seed." Jordan laughed. "Nah, this is freedom." And that was the exact moment their paths separated. Malik walked home with the money tucked close, his mind filled with plans. Jordan walked toward the nearest club, his mind filled with music. Malik went straight to YouTube and spent hours researching affordable online courses, how to start a small business, how to invest, how compound interest works, why most people lose money after sudden opportunities. For the first time in his life, he understood something powerful. Knowledge is the true multiplier of opportunity. He used $3,000 to take courses, $5,000 to start a small delivery service with 2 bikes, $10,000 to buy equipment for an online graphics business. The rest he saved. He moved silently. He told no one, not even Jordan. Meanwhile, Jordan was becoming a celebrity online, not for success, but for spending. New shoes every week, designer shirts, trips, bottles, viral videos showing easy money lifestyle. People clapped. People hipped him. People wanted to be him. And for a while, Jordan felt invincible. 3 months later, the money was gone. Not reduced, gone. And with it went the friends who used him for drinks, the girls who loved the lifestyle, the people who hipped his videos, his confidence. Reality returned like a slap. Rent was due. Bills piled up. His bank account was nearly empty. And in his quiet room, he finally realized something. Hype is loud, but consequences are silent until they arrive. One night, Jordan saw Malik step out of a small office wearing a branded shirt that said, "Made Delivery Services." Jordan blinked. "Bro, this your company?" Malik nodded, shy but proud. "I only have 6 riders now," he said, "but I'm building." Slowly, Jordan swallowed hard. He had laughed at Malik for wasting his chance, but now the evidence was standing right in front of him. "I messed up, didn't I?" Jordan whispered. Malik didn't answer with judgment. He answered with truth. "It wasn't the money you lost," Malik said. "It was the mindset." Jordan looked down, ashamed. Malik continued, "But mindsets can change." Jordan hit the lowest point he had ever been emotionally. He didn't want pity. He didn't want handouts. He wanted redemption. He asked Malik for a job, not money. Malik hired him, but not as a manager or a supervisor. He made Jordan start as a junior delivery rider, the lowest role. Jordan felt humiliated, but Malik was firm. Discipline builds character, and character builds future. Jordan accepted. The first week was hard. The second week was humbling. The third week was transformative. He started waking earlier, saving money, learning new skills, reading Malik's business notes. He watched Malik grow the business with patience, integrity, and consistency. And inside him, something awakened. Purpose. Real purpose, not the fake one that came from applause. A year passed. Malik's business expanded to 18 delivery bikes, a graphics team, a small office, clients around the state. Jordan had become his most reliable worker, no longer wasteful, no longer entitled. He earned respect the hard way. But one evening, Malik surprised him. "You are not meant to stay a rider forever," Malik said gently. "You're meant to grow." Jordan looked confused. Grow into what? Malik placed a folder on the table. Inside were business registration documents. "Your own branch," Malik said. "Fully yours. I am sponsoring it. You earned this." Jordan's eyes filled. Not because of the money, but because of the chance. The same chance he once wasted. now reborn. Years later, Malik and Jordan sat in a CAF, both running successful branches of the same company. People looked at them and only saw success, but they didn't know the truth. Two boys were given the same opportunity. One wasted it, one planted it, and when the one who wasted it learned, the one who planted helped him grow. Malik raised his cup. To choices, he said. Jordan smiled. To second chances. This story teaches the world something painfully real. Opportunity doesn't change your life. Your mindset does. Some people spend. Some people grow. Some people play. Some people build. And sometimes the person who failed first becomes the strongest of all if they're humble enough to learn.